Hello everybody. And one of the last videos I made was about culling red shrimp, and the video before that I made a video about this Blue Dreams tank, trimming up the plants because I was getting ready to cull it and the plants had overgrown so much it was getting hard to deal with. And looks like some of them plants have come uprooted that I tried to move, so that's not that good. But what I've done to gather the shrimp to cull out is I've put 3 algae wafers, the curry algae wafers, and the shrimp below it. There is a, where would it go? I just seen it on the camera. There's a really bad one buried. But anyway, I'm waiting for them to gather up, and as they come crawling up, I'll catch them out. And then the grand finale, I'm going to do culling in all these tanks. The grand finale is going to be all the different colors going into the cull tank at the same time. That should be pretty cool. I'll probably have too many shrimp in there. I'll probably have to figure something out. I don't want to leave 500 shrimp in a little cup, so we'll figure something out. But stick around to the end of the video, it'll be cool. Okay, so we got the shrimp gathered. Now the pluckers are coming out to take over and they're kind of scattering the shrimp. What I've done is I have just put all the blue ones so we can keep our grand finale alive. Looking at all those guys going in the cull tank at the same time. Okay. But what we're doing here is, for me, Blue Dreams is the right coloration. I like dark colors. And then continuous coloration throughout the shrimp. Now, I mean, a lot of them will have, like, they'll be a lighter blue, and they'll have darker spots. So let's see if we can. Already gone through and got quite a few out. It shouldn't be too hard. Now, there's one right there. That is a good candidate. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I probably lost him. There he is, I think. Is that a different one? Anyway, there's that. Now the pluck was scattering them. Let's see. Yeah, there's one. See how it's darker on the head and lighter on the body? That would be one we would want to get out of there. Let's see if I can do this on camera. Where you at? Yeah, this is pretty hard to do to film it, but so what we're doing is looking for ones we don't want to keep. There's one. See how it looks pretty good, but it has that dark spot on it. And I can't see. I can't do this and film at the same time, but I'm trying. Let's see. All right. Let's see if I can get a recorder. Okay, so here we are. Got a recorder. My oldest child, Elena, who's a senior in high school. Alright, I just found one, and now we're on the hunt for some more. So, when it's getting harder and harder to find them like this, that means you're really doing good. So, let's see here. I did see a couple right before I started the camera. Here's one. It's got kind of a light colored head, or dark colored head and a light colored body. And I saw him go in there like that. There's a little male. Same thing. He's got the dark head and a little dark spot on his tail, and in the middle of the body is light. You can see that on there. And he goes in the cup. Dive down here in this big pile, and this is the tricky part without hurting them. You nudge the bad one out. Oh, okay, okay. Get off the net, okay. Another one with a big dark blue spot on his head and some off colored darker spots on his body, so he's not solid coloration. So he goes in the hair. There's another one that's not. Another one of them dark head, bad body ones. And he's being really hard to catch. So hard. I almost thought I lost him there for a second. There he is. The hard part is not catching the good ones. Oh, man. Come on, man. Oh. This little shrimp's gonna have me all over the tank. And, oh, got him. There we go. That one is a buried female. I don't know if you can see the eggs on it. It's full of eggs. And I've noticed with these blue ones, with the red ones, it's always different from line to line. With the red ones, it's always the males having bad colors. With the females in this line, it's the different colorations. I've probably got out like 15 buried ones. There's a bad colored male. Usually the males, he has some spots and he's just light colored. So, and I try to get pickier and pickier, and that's how you get the shrimp getting better and better. So now I'm going to let my daughter stop recording, and I'm going to finish catching the rest of these guys off camera and show you what I end up with. So I take a little break from Culling Shrimp, and this is what happens. And this is what ends up happening. Yeah. Okay, we're far from perfect here, but we are a lot better. No, we're not that far from perfect. It was getting to the point where I was having to look pretty long and hard to find them. Of course, that don't mean there's plenty more bad ones. I'll have to come back and check it again and again. But they're pretty good now. So, they're not, I was sitting here thinking, and this is the last batch of them that I caught out. And there's some pretty decent ones in here. I feel like I was getting kind of picky, and there's several buried ones as well. I've already got like 10 or 15 buried ones. They're gonna go in the call tank for our grand finale of blues and reds. I was gonna do some more tanks, but it is a quarter till 5 in the afternoon. Look, all them boy reds. There's one of them. They're having shrimp sex right there. Oh, look at that! There you go. They're doing something. Oh yeah. Yeah. All them boys, and I'd say probably 60% of the blue calls are females, and like 90% of the red calls are males. I've got them sitting in that net, so the girls are probably getting harassed, I'd imagine. And there's several bird ones in it. But what I'm going to do is, a lot of times you see someone selling like blue velvets. This is what you're going to get. Or blue dream rejects, because everyone, blue shrimp are pretty cool, even if they're not perfect. So they have a little more value than just regular culls. And I wanted to get, I've been throwing so many reds in the cull tank, I wanted to get a lot of blues in there. But we have another use for these guys. So that tank is the only tank I have blue shrimp in, and this is still getting established, one of my guppy tanks. And I threw in probably like 10 orange shrimp, and they started reproducing. There's one right there. There's only like 3 or 4 left in here. And then I started bombing this tank with chemical and guppy meds. It's not always shrimp safe, and as a brand new colony, and my orange shrimp have never been exposed to these meds before because they're in a shrimp only tank. And these blues have never been subjected to it too, so I don't know how they'll fare. But I'm going to put in a lot more of these than I ever did the other ones, and I think I have all my guppy problems sorted. So we're going to use these guys to start a blue velvet in here. I mean, they take off, they do good, If they don't, they don't. But something I wanted to do. So then we'll let these guys go onto their new home. Alright. See, they're still pretty decent looking. I mean, I was getting pretty picky there at the end. So I'm excited. They should do good in here and have another tank where I can enjoy my blue shrimp. They'll just go unchecked. I won't be in here trying to mess with them that much. They'll just go and do their thing. Look at that one. That one's cool looking. Not good enough to be in my blue dreams, though. That's a cool looking shrimp. Might be dropping his eggs. Something. Okay, let's go do the big drop. Got my assistant daughter here again. Here we go, the grand finale. Ooh, I feel, let me tickle my fingers. Whoa, look at him, that's so awesome. Get off there, buddy. It don't like stuck to, there's a net. Okay, we got it. Make sure we got everyone off the net. Hold eyes. Turning that inside out. Oh, there's one. Still in there. Alright. I feel pretty good about that. So, that was Calling Blue Dreams. And some more. A little bit more fun extras. So, thank y'all for watching.